Yellow just walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a boozer with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew, I had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move,
Started. Please don't get me started. Started. Please don't get me started.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Nate Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skinny Ambassador. I was watching a video by the brother Vic Slang Hope yesterday about his opinions in regards to the drill rappers meeting up with the mayor in New York City, and they talking about they thinking about canceling drill music, banning it from the radio in New York City, right? So I got inspired to give my own take on the situation, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation, right? So I feel like this is all just a PR stunt. A PR stunt held by the mayor, who is a politician. Politicians and PR stunts go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly, right? This is a PR stunt to just bring more attention to drill music. And in fact, drill music is about to be bigger than it's ever been in New York City. This is all just a PR stunt to bring more attention to the drill movement in New York City and encourage it to pop off and become a big thing even in other cities and states that have not had big drill artists come out yet. But chances are, because of YouTube and its influence, right, that it's already beginning to bubble up in other places, all right? This is just a ploy to cause a rise in people, create a little bit of chaos, and make people think that they considering banning drill music when in all due reality, right? Drill music wasn't banned in Chicago, where it started. So you think it's gonna be banned in New York, where New York drill is more popular than Chicago drill was? Do you really think that they considering canceling that? We talking about capitalism. We talking about the music industry. Do you really think, right, the music industry is gonna be faltered in New York City because they finally worried about black kids killing each other in the cities? You think after the crack era, heroin era, after the influx of the Bloods and Crips in the 90s, you think after all this happened, they're gonna choose music now and care about the children? Now in 2022, they care about saving kids' lives? No, they do not, man. This is just a ploy. Listen, this is just like when Uncle Luke and 2 Live Crew was getting popular, and then they had the whole, what I call is a PR stunt, right? Whereas they was banning 2 Live Crew and Uncle Luke, and you see, Uncle Luke and 2 Live Crew, they may not have even known what was going on, but in all due reality, just like even when NWA came out and you had gangster rap and people were making it hot and taking steamrollers, going over their CDs and stuff like that. It was always a freedom of speech thing. Just like it's gonna be with drill music. It's a freedom of speech thing, and then they're gonna make it claim, they're gonna make it seem like they against the promotion of gangster rap music. They against the promotion of super explicit music, right? Like with Uncle Luke. And then they're gonna see, it's all good marketing. It's all good marketing, and wealthy industries do this all the time. You know what I'm saying? They'll claim something is scarce, right? Just like how when the Rona was going on and there was shortages on masks and all this other stuff, it appears that there's a shortage, but in all due reality, a lot of times these companies just fall back. They fall back and they don't distribute enough of the things, and they make it look scarce in order to make a higher demand on it. Just like they did. They make it look like they're going to take it away and it's not going to be around no more. Like they did with NWA and gangsta rap music when it first popped off. Like they did with Uncle Luke and 2 Live Crew, making it seem like they was all against them and you had all these political figures around and all of that. They all following scripts, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Like they making it seem like they about to take drill music away. Drill music currently right now is the most popular form of music amongst majority of the youth under 25 years old, and it's definitely the most popular music in New York right now, right? And it ain't that much different from a lot of the gangster music that's around anyway. You really think they just gonna cancel drill music? Like, you gotta think about the implications that will come after that. Cause then it's like, okay, if you cancel drill music, then you canceling all kinds of gangster music, right? That's not gonna happen. Then if you cancel all kinds of gangster music, then you gotta take a look at the misandry with the women in music and how they talk about women and how they expose themselves with their bodies and stuff. Then you gotta talk about the misogyny in music. You would have to cancel that as well. You would have to ban that as well, right? They're not gonna do that. The most negative, lowest vibrations of black music makes the most money. And if it makes a lot of money, it will be encouraged. It don't matter what it is. Cigarettes, everything that we don't need gets promoted the most. Why? Because the hedonistic nature, the violent nature of us all, we respond to these things and we keep a high demand for these things. All of us in some way or form or fashion, you feel me? Like, for instance, I just beat my meat before I made this video, right? We don't need porn. We know too much porn can be detrimental to people. We got people with addictions and all of that, right? Serious addictions, it's destroying their lives, right? They still gonna give us porn. Porn is free, okay? Porn is free. Cigarettes. We know what cigarettes do to people, right? Tobacco as well. We know what it does to people, right? But it's still here. Processed foods. Intelligent people know what processed foods do to people, but a lot of us keep buying it, so it's still around. And it ain't no difference with drill music. And my thing is this. This is obvious if you really pay attention to it. You know, this is a ploy to just bring more attention to drill music. It's really just a PR stunt. I mean, clearly if you're paying attention, you will be able to tell that Fabio Foreign from Brooklyn has been chosen as the next guy. The next guy. And he may not even know that he's been chosen to be the next guy. And he literally is the face of New York drill music. Now, there's a couple faces, but I'm talking about Fabio Foreign as the guy. Have you seen his City of Gods video? Have you seen it? You gotta be somebody. You gotta be somebody who the industry has favored in order for you to get a clearance by Alicia Keys on the hook, because that hook was on a different song before, right? And also to get Kanye to drop one of the best guest verses of the year so far, right? After also being invited on Kanye's Donda album. Do you see the high quality of that video? That's the highest quality of a drill music video I've ever seen, you have ever seen. A significant amount of money has went into that. Fabio Foreign, this is just gonna make Fabio Foreign hotter. And if you ask me, this is a time where if you a drill rapper, go hard. Go hard. Drop as much music as you feel like you need to drop and that you want to drop. My only advice is, if you want to survive, right, and you really want to grow in this industry, practice little different styles and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit more creative and stop dissing the dead, because people do not forgive that. But y'all should already know that. You know what I'm saying? But keep going. Advance the sound. Advance the sound. Because drill music is not going anywhere. You realize that this is something that started with Chief Keef and OTF, right? Glow Gang in 2011. And it is now 11 years later. Drill done went from Chicago to UK, right? To the influences of those beats getting to New York, which is the mecca of rap music, right? The biggest trendsetters in the game, right? Even though, yeah, you could say they've been following and this, that, and the third, but hip hop started in New York, and what we did from the beginning was we remixed everything and made it better. So New York drill is a more polished sound than Chicago drill, right? With the influence of the beats from UK drill, and now they're starting to sample classic rap songs and return them into drill beats. Like, this is literally growing before our eyes, you know what I'm saying? This is just a PR stunt. The mayor is in on it. The dudes who went to meet with the mayor, they might really feel like their careers is in jeopardy, is in line. They love it. They love it when we kill each other. If we killing each other, that's a good day's work for them. That's a good day's work. It's when we not killing each other and we talking some serious positive stuff by people who are not initiated into pretending to be positive depending on the situation that fits the agenda. That's when they start worrying, okay? They don't care. I'm saying right now, the mayor does not give a damn. The mayor does not give a damn about what these young kids is doing to each other, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.